The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. Man, we should have a good show today. It is Tuesday morning. You know, we are up. We are at it. The market threw us for a loop yesterday. It dipped down. So we got some stuff to talk about today. Good morning, Dr. Rob. Morning. Good morning, XXI. What's good? What's good with you? I hope everybody's having a great morning. Safe travels, Doc. Good morning. Doc is not on his way just yet. Not just yet. Army guy, good morning, brother. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope your morning's going well. Elmo, good morning, brother. Good morning, man. Everybody saying good morning to everybody. Elmo. Yeah, so it's gonna be one of them Tuesday mornings, guys. Got some stuff to kind of get into, some stuff to go through. Should get interesting. It should get interesting from this point forward, guys. Ken, good morning. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good afternoon to you as well. I was wondering if you was gonna make it. I see you jump in here, but pre-markets are in red, guys. Ain't looking good. I said to you guys yesterday that these budget ceiling negotiations were going to kind of drive this market. And these meetings are about to take place today between both sides and the leadership and out there in Washington. See if they can't get a deal, something passed through. Janet Yellen came out yesterday. She was talking. She said that they're going to run out of money on June 1st. So June 1st is the day that the United States will run out of money to pay its bills. But they have to strike a deal quick because usually any deal that they strike takes about a week to get through the House, another week to get through the Senate, and then however fast it takes the president to sign it. But that's a tight time frame. They're running on some tight time frames, and I had a feeling that this would scare the markets, and it scared the markets. And because the two sides aren't even close right now, so it's sending some shockwaves into the market. And not to mention, in the next couple of days here, we're going to start to get this inflation data that comes through. So I think the markets are going to kind of be upside down for a little while. This inflation data is important. I don't even know if it's that important, this one, because the Fed doesn't meet until like end of June, somewhere in there. I think the June data is going to be a little bit more important than the May data. But all in all, guys, there's a lot going on in these markets, and this is why you got to play these markets. You got to play with these markets. You can't be all in on these markets right now because they're so unsteady. They're so up and down. Until this debt ceiling thing gets figured out, we're going to kind of be in this up and down market. My Ultra Journey, good morning, man. Good morning. I hope your morning is good. So there's a lot of stuff going on in these markets. So these these markets affect the crypto market. They're connected. I know a lot of people don't like to see that. They like to see Bitcoin and everybody else decouple from the market. But that's just not the case, guys. Not yet. So yeah, the United States markets look like they're going to start out in red today. The European markets, they are completely in red as well. Let's see how the Asian markets did on the overnight. Man, they didn't do too great either. So none of these markets are giving signs of recovery right now. So we're kind of gonna probably be in for a down market today, guys. The fear and greed index, we went from greed to neutral on Bitcoin, guys. You guys see Bitcoin dipping. It went to neutral, probably where it should be, to tell you the truth. Because when we look at this market cap, it's sitting at 1,100,000,000 and about 40 billion. When we were talking yesterday, we're in the 150 billion range. So we leaked out a lot more money last night. Looking forward to Saturday. Yeah, it should, MMAI should be good on Saturday. Hey, Big Watch, dude, how are you? Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you were up and at it. So, these markets are leaking out, guys. We leaked out another about $10 billion on the overnight between yesterday and today. Saturday's a big validation point for MMAI. Yeah, Dr. Rob, I agree with you. Saturday is really a big validation point. It's really a point where you start to see these partnerships come together between MMAI and Ennis Labs, and you start to see what everybody's been working on behind the scenes kind of start to put itself together. I don't expect to see any price pump on the charts because of it. I don't expect to see any price action because of the opening for the headquarters in California with MMAI and Ennis Labs. I just expect, this is part of that journey where, we talk partnership and working together. This just kind of validates the fact that, there is this long-term partnership between, the creators of MMAI and there's a big technology lab that's going on. So I don't expect, there's not going to be, this isn't something that's going to pump the charts. It's not something that you're going to see price action in the token for. But what you will see, this is important. It's important for the project. Because what a lot of people don't understand behind the scenes, when you're talking about blockchain, metaverse, things like that, what you have to understand as well is, we have to have a place to bury some servers over here in the United States as well, and some technology. So, it kind of gives us that spot to do that. And it gives us a spot with the people that can actually update the tech, keep the tech running, make sure it's running smooth, make sure there's no downtime, between Korea and the United States. So it gives us all this stuff. You can't run a server across the world and not have some backups and some utilities here too. So looking forward to meeting everyone who can come. My Ultra Journey, you're coming. Okay. I did my best to come, but my job kind of threw me for a loop. I have to be somewhere first thing Monday morning. And I was looking at flights, and they don't give me the ability to get from the West Coast to the East Coast in the time frames that I need to get to. So I'll be backing out, won't be going, but I'll be looking forward. I'll be glued on Saturday for all the updates. Yeah, Dr. Rob, there's going to be zero price action on the chart for this. Selmo, good morning, brother. How are you? Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. Business moves, baby. Yeah, this is Saturday, all about business, man. It's not, you're not going to see a lot on the charts, but at the end of the day, these business moves and these moves that are being made right now behind the scenes with these collaborations and things like that. That's what's going to make MMAI strong for the future, because it's a company, it's a technology company. So, you have to have these partnerships, you have to have these offices, you have to have, collaboration with other people. You have to make sure that you're setting your servers up in the right spot. You have to make sure that you have people to maintenance your servers. You have to make sure that all this stuff's in place before you can really start to roll things out and make them work right. The last thing you want is to roll something out and you find out that you don't have the right technology to make it run. Francis, good morning, man. Glad to see you up and at it this morning, man. Good morning, Francis. MMAI can continue to exist if US crypto. Yeah, here's the thing. MMAI and NS Labs are together. They're gonna create these offices together. If you listen closely to what people are saying that are behind the scenes, MMAI will probably open up an office out in Korea as well, which will allow them to continually exist regardless of regulation, regardless of what happens here in the United States. Because you got to remember, the SEC can only oversee what happens in the United States. So, people get that twisted. Clint, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing good this morning. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, like the damn stream. But yeah, we lost about $1 billion out of the market cap from yesterday, guys. Bitcoin sitting here at 27.5. It's on a slow decline down. It's starting to leak slowly. So isn't Ethereum. You see the slow leak. One thing I got to say about Ethereum that I find interesting, especially in this meme coin season, is it really exposed Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake. Everybody thought that gas fees were going to be lower on the Ethereum network because they went to proof of stake. I think that we have proven that at this point not to be true. Anybody who's tried to buy anything lately knows that these gas fees are creeping up there. They're not as high as they were in the last bull run, but you got to remember we're not in a bull run. So if the meme coin season can just go ahead and pump these gas fees as high as they are right now, imagine what's going to happen when this market cap gets double. Gas fees are going to be outrageous, guys. So what we have proven here in this short meme season is that the Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake is not going to help the gas fees for Ethereum. So did I hear Austin say the wallet will be ready by Saturday? No, you didn't hear that. We might get some updates on it, but no, you didn't hear that. Big watch. Clint, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Clint, welcome, man. Good morning, man. I'm Clint, man. I'm so glad you're up and at us with us in the mornings, man. So yeah. So no, big watch. You didn't hear that. So, but you see this slow leak right here, guys, between Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's slowly leaking out. So isn't BNB. They're not big, huge dumps at this point, but you can see the downward pressure in them. You can see them moving downwards quickly. The same with XRP. You can see the downward pressure in XRP sitting at 42 cents right now. All of these altcoins have a lot of downward pressure in them right now. And Polygon sitting at 88 cents. I didn't think that we would be sitting here talking about Polygon at 88 cents. I didn't think that they would dip that low. So obviously I'm buying the dip. Obviously I'm loading up on some Polygon. SHIB is leaking out pretty bad too, sitting at 8.8 right now. They gained a 0 and they're sitting at 8.8 right now. So, everything is pretty much on a downhill slide right now. So you gotta expect right now that what I'm doing is I'm taking my top 4 projects right now that I really truly believe in, and I'm just DCAing into them. I'm buying more. So no big watch, just updates on the wallet. Last beta, May. Yeah, I mean, no, we're gonna get some updates on the wallet. I just, I'm hesitant to put out, any dates and times of when the wallet's going to come out, when it's going to be released, when the beta's out. I'm not going to do that because, the one thing I learned between cryptocurrency and the one thing I learned between my job as well is you can't put a date on technology. Technology is ready when technology is ready, especially when you're dealing with people's money. You have to make sure that everything's secure, everything is right, everything's ready to go. You have to make sure that all of this stuff is ready. You can't put a date on that, right? Because you don't know. One slight miscode, one slight something that you may have overlooked, or that was working in pre-test may not be working when you move it to the next level. So, you can't do that. So I'm not going to do that. The beta and the wallet will be ready when it's ready. And when we're dealing with people's money, we have to, that's how I look at it. Good morning, Dan. Thank you for having your morning streams. No, man, it's my pleasure to be here and talk to people, man. It really is. I enjoy this. So, we're not going to go down through all the altcoins, guys, because they're all pretty much in the same boat. Just know that we lost $1 billion out of the market, about 10 billion out of the market cap. These 24-hour bubbles here, they don't look great, but when you match them up with the stock market, you wouldn't expect them to look good. You would expect them to have a lot of sell pressure in them, which they do. And every single token right now is in the same boat, right? Every single token. So, it's not one token over another token. Really, everybody is getting smashed right now. It's just the market. But we look at these as opportunities as well. These are opportunities. If you did, well, I shouldn't say if you did what I did. If you have cash as a position in your portfolio, you're loving these days because you're getting prices on some of these cryptos and some of these projects that you probably would have never have thought you would have seen again in another month. A month ago. That quant price is it's teetering, Selmo. It's teetering right there where I needed to teeter. I needed to drop a little bit more. I needed to go down. I'm with you. I needed to be under 100. It's getting there. I looked this morning. It was at like 104. It's getting there, and it very well may get there within the next couple days, under 100. Because with this debt ceiling issue, and then with the inflation data coming out, I don't think that either one of them are going to be great news. I think more so the debt ceiling negotiations more than the inflation data is going to have an impact on both the stock market and the crypto market. the closer and closer that we get to June 1st, the more and more you're going to see this market move down. If we don't have, the closer and closer we get to June 1st without a deal, the more and more you're going to see this market move down. But this is the same song and dance for every single, top crypto, even meme coins, everybody. They're feeling this sell pressure right now. They're feeling this, this leak in the market. And, it's a great opportunity. Like I said, if you got cash on the sidelines and you're ready to go shopping, it's a great opportunity. If you've invested all of your money in the market and you're not ready to go shopping, you're probably shitting bricks right now. It's just kind of, your investing strategy, right? So there it is. Selma quant down another point is 0.5% on the hour. So it's getting close. There's a lot of pressure in quant right now, guys. So it very well may drop under that $100 mark. So we may be buyers there. Be transparent. I always tell you guys what I bought. I bought some BNB yesterday. I bought some Matic yesterday. I bought some more Bone yesterday because it was sitting at 70 cents. So I'm a buyer there. And for everything else, I'm kind of waiting for the market to shake itself out. This Stellar right here, if this thing gets in the low 8s, I'll add to my bag there. If XRP drops down in the 30-cent range, I'm a buyer there. So I'm looking to shop, in these markets. I'm a shopper, and as me and Selmo said, quant gets under $100, sitting at a 104 right now, same place it was this morning. If it gets under $100, I'm a buyer there. Like I said, I'm picking some of my top projects, and I'm going after them, right, in these markets. And just because I had money sitting on the sideline, I'm able to do that. Agreed. Debt ceiling. Debt ceiling negotiations stalled for political purge. Yeah, the debt ceiling negotiations, they gotta get a deal before June 1. They're gonna run out of money. And I'm telling you guys, if they run out of money and they can't pay their bills on June 1st, you are going to see, you think that these prices are clearance prices, you haven't seen anything yet. You will see this market absolutely tank to the point where you might as well not even open your wallet. You might as well just go ahead and buy whatever you want and not even open your wallet. And not a lot of projects will make it. Not a lot of projects will make it through that. What about these memes, these meme coins? What about these meme coins besides Pepe? You buying? I'm in Mung, in Pepe right now. I'm kind of looking at a couple of other ones. I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines for a couple. I don't know. I'm worried about this market. Like if I jump in, they're not going to be anything that I'm going to like jump out and talk about. I'm thinking about Micro Pepe as well. I'll tell you guys that straight up. I'm thinking about getting into Micro Pepe as well. But I just, right now it's Pepe and Mung, maybe Micro Pepe. I was going to get into Bob, but it started to pump a little bit, so I backed off of that. I'm not going to be anybody's exit liquidity. So, but other than that, I just I made some money in Pepe. I made some money in Pep and Doge Pepe or Pepe Doge, whichever one it was. I made some money there. I made some money in Mong. Um, Even though it's down right now, I took my profits early. I made some money there. So um, I love the shit. XXI. I know you do. I know you do. You're a buyer. You're like me. Like this is shopping time, right? Quant will dip. Quant will dip to 98. I think if this downward pressure, Clint, if this downward pressure continues, you may see it lower than 98. Let it dip. Yeah, Selma, I'm with you. Let it dip. I'm not scared of this market. I'm not scared of this market. This market doesn't scare me. I've set myself up for this market with cash on the side. I've set myself up. I kind of had a feeling that this is where we were headed. If you read the writing in on the wall and you read between the lines of what's going on in the actual economy, you kind of figured that this was going to happen. Feds are already taking are already talking about having a bank banks not right releasing funds. Clint, that banking situation. I'll tell you this: my interpretation of that banking situation and what the feds are doing is borderline criminal. In the United States and in Europe, it's borderline criminal. These banks, they go out here and they play with your money. They get in bad investments. They buy up these bonds. They buy up this bad debt, and then when things hit the fan and everything goes haywire, we're bailing them out. The taxpayers are bailing them out, both in the European nations and the United States. Is borderline criminal. I mean, there's Sam Bankman-Fried is on trial right now and charged with a criminal crime for doing the exact same thing that the banks are doing. So I can't get down with that. What's good for one is good for the other, and if somebody's on trial, for doing something and breaking the law, then everybody should be on trial for doing the same thing and breaking the law. And it's not fair that the taxpayers have to keep bailing these banks out because they're out here gambling with your money. I'm out of memes. I'm out of memes. Elmo, did you get racked? Did you get racked, Elmo, or are you just done? You gotta show. You gotta show. See in crypto here and there. Yeah, you do. You gotta throw some seeds in crypto here and there. I mean, you gotta these meme plays. Like I'm telling you guys, like I get in some. I don't talk about them a lot with you guys because they're risky. They're highly risky plays, and if I get in something, I'm really looking at this point to get in and out of it. I'll probably stay in Pepe. I think it's here to stay. I don't think you go to these tier one exchanges for something that you're looking to pump and dump. And I'll probably stay in Hmong because I think that they're on that same path. And I did well. I did well in both of them, and I did well in Pepe Doge. So I'm okay. I'm all right. I did well. I did well in BAM, Jeff and Pog. Yeah, there was a lot of memes out there right now that like people are really doing really well in. But you know what? The people that are doing well in them, and I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I'm just gonna say it like it is. The people that are doing well in them are the people that have been in memes before. They know how to trade them. They know what they're doing. They know when to get in and when to get out. The people that a lot of people that are getting wrecked, one, they're chasing it, and two, they don't know when to take profits or how to take profits, and they probably shouldn't be there, be messing around in this meme realm. Anyways, you shouldn't be messing around in this meme realm unless you know what you're doing. You've been in a couple and you know how to trade, because this meme realm right now, we're not in a bull market. So because we're not in a bull market, there's going to be even that much more price fluctuation in the charts, because we're just recycling money, and there's going to be a lot more there's going to be a lot more volatility. Facts, Daniel. Uh, Facts, Daniel. Uh, we uh we spoke on this months ago. Yeah, we did, XXI. We spoke on this whole situation months ago. And it's still going on, and it's still going to continue to go on. You're going to see some of these regional banks, some of these smaller banks fold. You're going to see some of the bigger banks come in, buy the assets, and then we're going to actually pay the bigger banks to buy the assets. You tell me how that's beneficial to any of us. You know, um, if I buy a business because they go under, the government's not going to come give me money to buy the business because they went under. Uh, I'll go, bro. Facts, Selmo. Yeah, someone's on the money here. So someone knows what he's doing. Someone's been around. Someone's been around this cryptocurrency situation for a little while. Someone's far from a rookie. He's a seasoned vet here. Um, Bernie, uh, Bernie Madoff, all over again. It is these banks, but it's banks, so right now they're legally taking your money and getting bailed out to make bad investments. Um, made money, Daniel. Made money, Daniel, and bought MMAI. There you go, Elmo. Yeah, I was taking a deep breath, man. I was hoping you didn't get wrecked, man, because my DMs. I get a lot of DMs from people who are getting wrecked right now. They didn't pull their profits, and it's sad to see. It's bad to see. I think but a lot of people that are DMing me too are people that probably should have never gotten in the meme place, because they weren't experienced. They haven't been around the block long enough to be in these plays. Um, I'm staying in Hmong. I'm staying in Hmong. Hopefully see yeah, my alter journey. I'm in Hmong too. I'm gonna stay in there. I'm not gonna throw any more money in there. I'm pretty good with where I'm at with Hmong as far as my dollars go. But I think we're gonna see a run. I think the meme coins aren't done running, guys. They're it's just a matter of which one you're in and how long they're gonna stay, and how far they're gonna run. But they're not done. A lot of people are making a lot of money right now on the memes. You have to stay in the memes if you know what you're doing. Yeah, you do. Some memes you get in and you get out of, and some you stay. Pepe's a prime example. If you line Pepe up with Shib, right? It's on the exact same path. You got to remember, Shib traded sideways for a long time before it took that parabolic run. So you got to know that, and you got to be willing to hold through some of these ups and downs, and then some of them you get in like Bert, Bob, Johnny, whatever else is out there, and you get in and you're looking for that 10x, 2x, whatever you're looking for, and you're out. And there's a difference. The possibilities of Pepe following Shib, following Shib's path. Yeah, Big Watch. That's what I was just saying. They're right on the path. They're right on that path. And I'll tell you, from the developers, you can tell the developers of Pepe, this is not their first time around the block. And I believe the same, and I believe the same thing in Monk as well. I don't think that this is their first time. I think that they've been here for a while. Um, big watch, dude. Um, heady, heading my Pepe until holding my Pepe until it busts. Selma, I'm holding mine too. I'm in a position right now where with Pepe, I've taken profits. I'm good with where I'm at. Um, and I'm able to at this point sit back and just kind of enjoy the ride, right? And you have to trade yourself into that position. Timsky, what's going on, brother? Good morning. Um, Timsky, Francis, Metapop, man, Francis, we're gonna get to that in a minute, man. I got something. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We're gonna talk about why people need to be careful. Pepe trying to get back get back up. Francis, Pepe will get back up. It will. You got to remember, Shib did the same thing, right? Shib went on this little pump when it got listed on all these exchanges. It kind of leveled off for a little while, got listed on Coinbase. But the thing with SHIB that people have to understand is it got listed on Coinbase and the bull market started almost at the same time. So it was like the perfect storm, right? So you got to remember that as well. So if you think that Pepe is going to get listed on Coinbase, which it will, I believe it will. If we're not in a bull market, you may not see that same parabolic run, but you'll see a run. Francis, I hope follow list can might drop a little cash into Pepe and Mung. Them are my two meme coins that for right now there may end up being more that I'm gonna hold for a little while, regardless of price action. I see Pepe, and Mung still moving. Yeah, Dr. Rob, me too. I see him still moving. I think Mung is one of them ones that haven't hit that level off market cap yet. Where Pepe's kind of in this situation where the market cap is so high, it's going to take a little while for it to make that next move up. Coinbase will probably be that catalyst to make it move up a little bit, kind of like SHIB did. But I think we're going to trade sideways for a little while on Pepe. How long did it take SHIB to rise? SHIB was a quick rise, big watch, because it traded sideways for a little while, but when it rose, But you got to remember, like I said, we were in a bull market at that time, and right now we're in a bear. So, about 8 weeks. Yeah, Ken says about 8 weeks, about that. But that started that bull market. Like we were in that bull market when they really ripped. Once Binance listed, yeah. So XXI. I don't understand. Why people just won't. Oh, excuse me. I don't understand why people want just a few meme coins to pop instead of because people are chasing the XXI. People are chasing the next meme, right? So you're in one, it pops, you get your money out, and then you and then you're looking for that next one, right? You're looking for that next pop, that next meme coin pop. So everybody's chasing it. So that's why nobody can just stay and just pump one. Shim started August. Yeah. See these guys. See Big Watch. These guys are gonna give you the whole SHIB advice and what's going on. Ken, Rob, Selmo Selmo can break SHIB, probably break SHIB down for you. From the day it launched to the day it ripped to the day it pulled back to where it is today. I was telling Waddy when it comes to XRP and the case. Yeah, I got some news on XRP today. We're gonna get into that, Selmo, because a lot of people don't realize that the XRP and Coinbase are making moves. This is another reason why. Yeah, we'll get there, Timsky. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking waiting till later May. Okay, so you're gonna wait to jump in. Timsky didn't hear Doc. Big Watch. I gotta catch up on this chat. I'm behind. Don't FOMO. Yeah, don't FOMO into these meme coins. You will get wrecked. You will be exit liquidity. Waddy, good morning. Good morning, Waddy. How are you, brother? Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. Dr. Rob Francis. Francis, we spoke. We spoke. We spoke indirectly about that. We did. We tried to tell you. Tried to tell everybody about that. Tried to Big Watch, dude. Yo, I'll tell you guys straight up. I think that SHIB and Doge still has a 10x in it in the meme run, in the bull run. I'm telling you. I think they do. I think because a lot of people, their first introduction to meme coins is SHIB and Doge, and they're so widely available everywhere. That I think when we really start to rip in this market, they got a 10x in them. Meme season is a big game. Is a big game of musical chairs. Timsky, you're exactly right. Meme season is a big game of musical chairs, guys, and it goes back to this, right? It goes back to this market cap, right? We lost 10 billion in market cap over last night. Well, this market cap never moved higher than 1,200 billion, right? So there was no new money coming in this market. So everything, all these meme coin pumps were nothing more than people moving money from one meme coin to another. That's all they were. So Timsky's right. It's a game of musical chairs, and you have to find out where everybody's going to move their money to find out where the pump is. Waddy the crypto hunter. Waddy's in the house. You're right. You're right, Selmo. You're right, Selmo, because BlackRock has their greed. Yeah, BlackRock, you guys, BlackRock is about to be the biggest player in cryptocurrency. BlackRock is going to BlackRock runs the stock market. Don't think that they're not going to run cryptocurrency either. BlackRock are up to their yeah. And BlackRock's going to play a big role in cryptocurrency, guys. They're going to own the majority of crypto. They can buy whatever they want. BlackRock, their net worth in that company is more than the whole cryptocurrency market cap. Tries to sell, but transaction won't. Oh boy, Francis, I'm sorry to hear that. Try your slippage. Remember, there's a 10% sell fee right now, so try your slippage. Aaron, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're up and at it this morning. Francis, yeah, your slippage, there's a 10% sell fee, so bump your slippage up. Most of these will bounce back. Bounce back in the bull. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's going to bounce back in the bull market, Francis. I think a lot of this is going to bounce back. I think a lot of these meme coins won't be here. These are like Rodney would tell you, they're here for a good time, not a long time. A lot of these meme coins won't be here. A lot of the good projects will be here. Crazy how Ben is still running. Yeah, Ben is still running my altar journey. And Bob started a little run last night and this morning too. So you can see them. You can see kind of where the money's being filtered right now. So BlackRock owns more than CZ. Francis, you're right. BlackRock owns a lot more than CZ. And BlackRock's going to own more cryptocurrency in this market than what anybody wants, and Bitcoin and Ethereum and a lot of these other altcoins, and they're going to be able to dictate the price of the market. BlackRock already has the control to they have a lot of control. I mean, you got to understand too, like people forget that BlackRock has a big, huge partnership with Coinbase and their custodial wallet. So BlackRock can do, if BlackRock right now wants to come in here and dump Bitcoin or pump it up, they can do it. Before SHIB and Doge or Volt show out in the bull run. Watch Pepe shine. I agree with you. I think Pepe for the percent gains will outdo all of them. Daniel, so what hope what happened with that project? I'm out of the loop. Which project, XXI? You talking about that project right there? Talking about Metapolitans? You talking about that project? This is an hour chart right here. That's what happened. I had quite a few failed transactions. The slippage at 10%, guys. The tax is at 10% on Metapolitans for sell tax for the launch. It's at 10%. So you gotta up your slippage probably to at least 11 or 12. But that's what happened with Metapolitans. But you guys remember what happened, and there's private sellers in this project. They sold a ton of private sales before pre-sale. And when you have private sales in a project, they're getting a better deal on their tokens than pre-sellers. So the questions, I listened to a lot of AMAs, and you guys know Metapolitans paid me to do some promotion for them. I did 3 videos for them, right? And I told you guys that this was a risky play. I was fully transparent. I told you guys that this was a risky play. This was a risk. And anytime you get into pre-sales, it's a risk. And because you got to remember, at pre-sale, you're buying this token with no tax. You're buying it, a little bit lower than launch with no tax. And when you get to a private sale, they're buying it even a little bit cheaper than your pre-sale price. A lot cheaper in this case. In this case, a lot cheaper. So the lesson in this, let's take some lessons out of Metapolitan, right? Because, we like to learn here and we like to move better, right? So the lesson in this is the next time you get into a project and the project says to you that they have a private sale, you may want to ask what the private sellers are buying the token for, right? And what the advantage is to getting into the private sale, right? Because as much as you track these wallets back to pre-sellers, I'm almost willing to guarantee you that some of these dumps came from that private sale. Because when you launch, this is the hourly chart, guys. We're on the hourly chart. So when you launch this, at this point right here, with a 10% tax and gas fees being about $100, let's call it, right? Even at its peak, you pre-sellers weren't even in profit, right? You weren't in profit, like maybe a break even. So at this point right here, the only people that were in profit were probably the people that bought at private sale. So when you see this big, huge run down, when you start minting these red candles on the way down and people really start to dump their bags, people are getting scared, right? They know what's coming. You see red, 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 red. You know what's coming, and now everybody's scared selling. What I hated to see was a bunch of people that I know that were in this project that got into pre-sale. They actually lost. They lost on this. And this is why, another reason why I don't buy pre-sales. This is another reason I don't buy pre-sales. Because of this. Oh, damn, I'm not sharing my screen? You guys didn't even tell me. I'm not sharing my screen. You guys didn't even tell me. I'm all the way through the stream, and you guys are just looking at my face. You guys are just looking at my face right here, guys. This is the chart. This is what happened. This is Metapolitans, guys. This is what happened. This is what the pre-sale, and I'm gonna skip ahead here because I'm kind of way behind the chat. Marketing is marketing. You're right. Marketing is marketing. I try to tell you guys, ADG, how many Metapolitans can the crypto space handle at, or is too early to tell. How many metaverses? It's too early to tell, Big Watch. I think the metaverses are going to be a big deal. I think they're going to be a big deal moving forward. I think dependent on the interoperability I think depending on the interoperability of the metaverses, I was XXX. I was in the zone, man. I wasn't sharing my screen. I was in the zone, man. I was moving on. Depending on the interoperability of the metaverses will dictate how many it can handle. Can you jump from metaverse to metaverse to metaverse? If you can't, then that's going to limit the number of metaverses that it can handle. I warned everyone. Yeah. We held a couple spaces. Obviously, we couldn't name by name what was going on. But it definitely wasn't a secret if you were reading between the lines. You know, definitely wasn't a secret. So wow, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna fall back. But that whole yeah. I just bringing you the news, man. I think there's gotta be a situational point on metaverses. There's going to be everything's going to get saturated, Big Watch, at some point, right? And then the people that have the best ones will survive, and the ones who don't will fold up. And that's kind of how it's going to work. That's kind of how business works in general. You have a saturation point, and the people that have the best ones will make it, and the ones that don't. I heard they were somehow related to Timsky. Tried to let you know. Tried to they are some of their devs were devs in BTFA as well. That candle that candle flipped. That candle flipped back to the other side. It sure the hell did, man. You couldn't sell fast enough right here. You know what I mean? Like right here at this tip, you couldn't sell fast enough. And if you watch this on the minute chart, I had this on the minute chart like during the launch. You seen this coming. You literally seen this coming at launch. As soon as they launched this token, if you go back and you watch these transactions, the first transactions on this chart were sells. Now, what pre-seller at the time of launch is going to sell their bag right at launch? In the AMA, yeah, we try to point it out, man. So like I said, we give you the information. You got to read between the lines, but to be fair, Metapolitans follow the Bitcoin. Francis, you really don't believe that, right? You can't launch a token like this. This is not a launch, man. This is disaster. You don't gain a zero on a launch. This isn't how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's not okay. Pre-sellers are not dumping this chart. There's no way in hell that you can tell me that a pre-seller is selling down here unless it's fear. Or a pre-saler is even selling right here. Yes, they probably are some that got scared and started selling, but there's no way in hell. This chart reminds me of the Phantom chart. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that investors are going to come in, buy a pre-sale, and sell it at launch with like they didn't even 1x their money. You shouldn't be gaining zeros at launch. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, this is inexperienced traders, this is inexperienced investors. But if I invested in this pre-sale, which I did not, once I seen this right here, I'm selling right here. I'm selling on this second or third red candle. I'm out. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm out. So I don't blame the people that got in the pre-sale for selling right up here on the second or third red candle. You have to protect your investment. You have to protect your money, regardless of whether you believe that this project is going to be a long-term project or not. It doesn't matter. You have to protect your investment, and that's what we're all about here. I'm going to skip down. Because I went on a rant, and now I'm so far behind. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying it's okay. And if you're invested in this right now, I'm not invested in Metapolitics. I'm not. I'll tell you that right now. I didn't buy the pre-sale, and I damn sure didn't buy this launch. If you're invested in Metapolitics, the only question that you should be asking right now is, what did the private sellers dump this chart? That's the question. Good morning, Kelser. And if you're not asking that question, then you're not asking the right questions. Okay, later, everyone. All right, Waddy, have a good one. I just rugged for a minute, I think. Am I back? Hello? Okay. I rugged for a minute, guys. So until you get a legitimate answer on that, you probably should, private sellers or devs. Timsky, this isn't how a launch is supposed to go. Not a launch with this much hype behind it. That's not how it's supposed. And I'm just being 100% honest with you guys. And you know what? I probably cost myself some money in promotion, but I would rather be honest with you guys than cost myself some money in promotion. You know what I mean? So do you guys have a space this evening? Yeah, I have a space at 6. I have a space at 6, guys. 6 p.m. tonight. We're gonna have a general space. We're gonna talk about some Pepe. We're gonna talk about some Hmong. We're gonna talk about MMAI. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. But I got to get out of here real quick. But I want to run through some news with you guys really fast, and then we'll peek at the markets again. Coinbase is eyeing the UAE, guys, for potential international crypto hub. So this is another move for Coinbase to look to get out of the United States, guys. So, look at Coinbase. They're looking at the UAE, and then you follow that up right here with Ripple to expand to Dubai. CEO says. So when you look at these things, these companies that are in the United States, they're getting the hell out of here. They're moving. They're rolling out, guys. Coinbase will always have a hub in the United States because they're on a stock exchange, right? So they'll always have, but I believe that Coinbase is going to do like Binance and what they have in the United States will be a shell of what they have internationally, guys. Ripple's on its way out. I think Ripple's done. I think Ripple's done with the SEC. I think that they've called it a day with them. Thanks for going live. Going live, Daniel. XXI, you know, it's my pleasure. Like I said, I love spending time with you guys. Does that mean crypto land sale on some palm shaped island? Yeah, that's probably what it means. They're going on some palm shaped island in the middle of nowhere, guys, with no crypto regulation. But Ripple and Coinbase are done, guys. Like, they're on their way out. You watch all of Coinbase's moves, and they're all about international moves, guys. They're not talking about making moves in the United States. Ripple is international moves. Ripple bought a bunch of corporate offices in Canada as well last year. People forget that. And now they're talking about looking at Dubai. You guys, these guys are done. They've had it. You know, you can only fight for so long. Bittrex, cryptocurrency exchange, you know, files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Here it is again, guys. Like, you look at these Chapter 11, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people who had their money on Bittrex and now are, you know, their money's stuck. They can't move it. You know, insert Voyager, insert you know, anything else that's in Chapter 11 right now, FTX, you know, here we are again, guys. Chapter 11. This gives governments the ability, guys, to just keep throwing this negativity in your face, right? Like, got to do better. Got to do better with this stuff, guys. You know, we don't need to look at that anymore. You know, but we got to do better with this stuff, guys. This stuff isn't good. Some of no country wants any dealings with the U.S. When it comes to crypto. No, and do you blame them? Do you blame them? Like, if I'm a cryptocurrency company right now, the last place I'm looking to set up shop is the United States. It's the last place I'm looking to set up shop, you know, because I don't know if I'm getting a knock on my door telling me I got to go see the SEC. I don't know if, you know, if they're going to have me arrested for doing the same thing that the banks are doing. There's so much uncertainty right now. The last place I'm setting up cryptocurrency shop is in the United States. Like, I don't blame these guys. That's the thing, is, you know me, I'm a straight shooter. You know, I don't blame these guys. So, you know, I think Coinbase should leave until they get regulatory clarity. You know, they'll always have a Coinbase US, and it'll operate in the United States, and there will be limited coin availability on there, kind of like Binance US. You know, if I'm Ripple and I'm on Ripple's board right now, I'm telling them, you know what, it's time. You know, you've spent millions and millions of dollars fighting this case. You know, you're killing our pockets. You know, at some point, you gotta say we're done spending money when you're fighting against the SEC, who has an endless supply of money because the taxpayers pay for it. So they just have an endless supply of money, so they can just keep you in court, you know, until you run out of money. Like, it doesn't make sense. So, you know, but anyways, that's my rant. Bitcoin's still in the same spot it was when we started talking. So is an Ethereum. Nothing's moving in this market. This market's going to probably go down when the stock market opens. And, you know, really right now we're talking about the debt ceiling, and we're talking about this inflation data that's getting ready to come out this week. Them are really two of the big catalysts, you know, and it's kind of where we're at. This market's got a lot of downward pressure in it. You know, I hope you guys had some money on the sidelines and you guys are becoming buyers in this market and not sellers. Don't sell at a loss if you don't have to. This market will bounce back. You guys, everybody will be okay. The market will bounce back. So if you're upside down in something and you don't have to sell it, don't sell it. Don't don't sell at a loss. Don't chase green candles either. Don't be out here chasing these memes. If you're investing in them, invest in them with new money or profit from the other ones that you had. Don't be out here chasing guys, because at the end of the day, if you're chasing something, you're probably going to end up losing. You know, stay the hell away from pre-sales. Is what I'm going to tell you guys. Stay the hell away from pre-sales. I mean, they're just not working out lately. They're not. They're not. They're not beneficial. They're not working out. They're risky, and when you're in pre-sales, they're even more risky. And if you're getting in projects where there's private sales going on, ask questions. Ask questions. And make sure that you're comfortable. Anybody that got into Metapolitans, man, I hope your investment turns around for you. I hope that chart turns around. I hope that you guys are able to get out from underneath that, if that's what you so choose. If you want to hold it, hold it. I think the chart will go up a little bit. I think people will buy in. The chart will go up. Taxes, when they lift taxes, I think you'll get a little bit more buying pressure in that chart. But that damn sure is not the launch you were looking for. I can tell you that right now. And I'm sorry to hear that some of you guys are unable to sell, but set your slippage higher than 10% because of the tax being at 10. So set it high, set it a little bit higher. It'll eat a little bit of your money away, but probably may not be the best time for you to sell that project. See if the chart starts to recover a little bit. See if you can't recoup some of your money back. Unfortunately, on top of other people. But for every buy, there's a sell. So somebody's always exit liquidity. So with that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here this morning. Appreciate you guys this morning. I didn't share my screen the whole freaking stream until like the end. Sorry about that. I was in a zone. I forgot. I didn't share it. I was in a zone. I was talking. I was ready to rock and roll. Guys, I'm gonna tell you guys my numbers are looking good. We're above 4,000 watch hours. I'm short about 153 subs. So hey, man, tell your moms, tell your kids, tell your cousins, tell the guy down the street. If they got a YouTube channel, go ahead, hit me up on the sub list. Pull your neighbors in, pull everybody in. Let's go ahead and get this thing done. So we can have a monetization party. Peace. My altar journey, man. I'm glad that you stop by every morning, man. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Selmo, XXI, Big Watch Dude, Rob, Elmo, all of you guys. Francis, man, thank you for stopping by this morning. Timsky, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate all of you guys so much. And I want you guys to know, sometimes I'm not always right. We talk about things happen. Hit the like button on your way out. Things happen. We got to talk about them, the good, bad, the ugly. I'm a straight shooter, so I'm going to give it to you how I feel about it. And some people will agree, some people won't, and that's okay, because that's what we're here for. We're going to talk it out. Everybody tune into the Twitter space tonight at 6 p.m. We're going to talk Pepe. We're going to talk Hmong. We're going to talk MMAI. We're going to talk this Cali trip. We're going to talk about it all. We may throw a little bit of Metapolitans in there as well. We're going to talk about anything and everything crypto. It's a general crypto space. It's not recorded, so don't worry about what you say getting out there to everybody who's not in the room. And, we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk this thing out, man. And I appreciate it. Trade safe today, guys. Keep your money together. Go ahead and DCA into your top projects. Make sure you're making the right investment for you. Make sure you're not overspending. Make sure you have money on the side. And if you're going to play around in the meme world like Selmo and myself and Dr. Rob, make sure you're taking your profits. Make sure you're not leaving money on the table. And sometimes get your money, get out, call it a day, and never look back. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys tonight at 6 on Twitter. Appreciate your time. Bye.